Hello, everybody, and welcome to our WhatsApp Wednesday. Today, July 13th, 2022. Excited to be here today, right in the middle of the month. We know we have tons of announcement, and we have a promotion that ends in just in a couple of days. So thank you for being here today. And if you want to join us on camera so I can see your beautiful faces. But with that said, my name is Adriana Alvarez, Head of Sales for the Americas, and I am in our headquarters right now in Orlando. So excited to be here. Jake is actually just a wall in between us right there. So again, we've been working hard this week, getting tons of things and really exciting stuff coming your way, and I can't wait to unveil them in anytime soon. So again, with that, today our agenda, we have Jake Barron, our head of operations, that have a few updates for us, including our Canada soft launch and some of the logistics, our HealAdvisor Analyse app update, which you should have received a newsletter with that information. So again, make sure you open your emails, and of course, Jake will update you on that as well. We're gonna go over again our two promotions for this month, the 1, 2, 3 Grow Your Tree, where you can earn bonuses of 400 euros unlimited, and our Family and Friends, which is our promotion where you have the holistic, Healy Holistic and above for 50% discount. Then we have our special guest, one of our board members, US board members, Terry Perez. You'll know her very well, speaking about the benefits of the Aura module. And we're going to wrap up our session with Healympics Preliminary Recognition. So these are all of our members who were able to earn a discount on their Mac Healy in the month of May and in the month of June. So you were able to accumulate again. And I want to make sure you understand it's preliminary because again, we haven't closed the month of June yet with commissions. So if you have any returns, etc., that is accounted there. But so far, we will share with you what you have accomplished till now. Know that this call is being recorded and it will be shared on our YouTube channels and on our social media channels as well. So with that said, I'm gonna welcome all of you. I see some in our chat. Let us know, where are you joining us from today? Where in the world are you today? I know we are such a global company and many of you join us from all over the world. So welcome, welcome. And if you're new to our Healy family, welcome, and we're excited to have you with us. So again, comment on our chat. We have our customer support here on our line. So if you have any issues or any questions, make sure you come in here in our chat and we'll have the answers for you. With that, I'm going to pass it over to Jake Barron, our head of operations for the Americas.
Thanks, Adriana. And yeah, it's the last 2 days here have been very, very exciting with the plans and a lot, really all different areas of the company, but specifically we've been talking a lot about our plans for Canada, and more details, of course, on that will be, as Adriana mentioned, announced in the near future. But it's going to be a great next couple months here with what we have in store for everybody. But just a couple quick updates. Yeah, we as far as the Canada transition, again, I mentioned on last week's call, though, I think we had everybody in Canada or in the US have been submitting tickets from not just the US to transfer their country to Canada. We have some people in Hong Kong and Australia and other countries that are converting or switching their permanent address from those countries to Canada. And we're going through these one by one. It's a manual process to do the identity verification, address verification. We've gotten through about half of them so far. We have, I think, a little over 200 or so more to go, but we expect by around this time next week that we'll be kind of through this initial surge of transfer requests that have come through. And then I know a lot of people have been waiting, but we certainly appreciate your patience, and just, we will get through this soon here. Let me see if I froze up here. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
okay.
we still, yep, we see you. You're frozen, but we could hear you. Oh, no, not now.
We don't hear you, Jake. Maybe he hears me on the
I think
in
we
the office.
lost him.
He probably hears you through the wall.
Yeah, I know. Jay, we don't hear you.
Come on over.
I just knocked on the wall and told them we don't hear them.
Around the world or around the corner.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
We
Yeah.
lost the display too, the screen share.
Yeah, I stopped the share to see if it would improve his connection, but I guess he'll, as soon as let me resume then, and as soon as he joins us back, we can give it back to him because I know he has a few more things to share. Okay, so let me jump on while he joins back. Our July promotions are the 1, 2, 3 Grow Your Tree and our Family and Friends promotion. So our 1, 2, 3 Grow Your Tree, it is until July 15th. So you have 2 more days to take advantage of this amazing promotion where you enroll 3 new members or 3 new customers with a Healy Resonance Plus or higher, and you can earn a 400 euro. Again, so make sure that you know that it is 3 new members or customers. So let's say you have a new member that purchases multiple devices, it only counts as 1. But for every 3, you earn a 400 euro bonus. I mean, this is fantastic because it is for every 3. So it is unlimited. Now, I want to hear how many of you already got this in your pocket and you're ready to enjoy the rest of your summer with your 400 euro bonuses. Because again, you only have 2 days left and you can make this happen. I mean, go hard, go strong, because again, I know 400 euros can go a long way, especially with everything in prices right now. I mean, just 400 euros, I would put them aside for gas alone, right? So then we have our family and friends that goes till the end of this month. And this you can purchase or sell a holistic or above for 50% discount. So again, here you see the prices. Our Healy holistic for $507, our resonance for $757, our Resonance Plus for $1,264, and our professional edition for 2020. Again, keep in mind that your QV, it's also half of that. So as you are counting or accumulating your points to either earn your commissions or grow in your rank, etc., make sure that you keep that in mind. That is lower QV. So you can see it here. This is available in your back office. These are all the terms and conditions for both of the promotions. So you can see here, this is our fast start cash bonus. So anybody who is in their fast start period, they earn depending on according to the 50% discount. So for example, the holistic edition, if it's sold during their first enrollment month +1, they can earn 25 euros for the Resonance, 50 euros for the Resonance Plus as well, and the professional 100 euro. And here you see the QV, and this is for everybody, right? So if you sell, or anybody in your team sells a holistic, is 250 QV, the Resonance 375 QV, the Resonance Plus 625 QV, and the professional 1000 QV. So with that said, do we have Jake back in the room?
I'm back.
There we go. Hey, Jake, welcome back.
So yeah, let me just sort of pick off where I think I left off. So yeah, on Canada, there was, again, several hundred people that have requested country change requests, and it is a manual process. And yes, it is taking over a week for a lot of people that have been waiting for this process to take place. But again, it's probably going to take another week or so before we're fully through that initial batch of people that have requested this. And that kind of goes back to why we're considering this a soft launch, not our official grand opening, because of all this administrative work that needs to be done, not just from US to Canada, but as I mentioned, from Australia, Hong Kong, some of these other countries, people requesting changes to Canada. But we are going to get everybody transferred over. We're going to get everyone active that wants to be active in Canada. And then as we kind of mentioned earlier, we have big plans for a grand opening later this year, and details and all that'll be shared soon as well. So we're excited to move forward and really take things to the next level in Canada soon. And yeah, other than that, the only update I wanted to have for everybody is, I think a lot of people, well, over 100,000 people in the US got an email mentioning some news on the master key with the HealAdvisor Analyse app. And it said, essentially, the master key is going away. And I said, well, what do you mean? I mean, the master key has been a part of our lives for so long now. What do you mean it's going away? But there was some details shared in there. This is starting with just a small number of Android users at first. They're going to have access to that app, and then we're going to kind of monitor that and see how that goes, and then roll it out to the rest of Android and then iOS as well in the coming weeks. But essentially, you'll no longer need to worry about saving your master key on your device, or if you lose your master key, everything is going to be into the cloud. So it won't matter. Some of the issues we've had over the last few months with master keys we'll no longer have to face going forward because of this change. And it's been something that's been worked on for quite a while now. So it is a big deal for us, and we're excited about it. But also we will certainly put together some new tutorials and trainings over what this means, the old process versus the new, and we'll discuss those on some of our future tech calls once we get a little bit further into this rollout. But and it's going to be great as far as getting your master key from one device to another. If you want to set up your Healy on say you just got a new iPad, you'll be able to download all of your data without having to transfer or put that master key on that other device. It's all going to be pulled down through the cloud, and it's going to have two-factor authentication. So everything's going to be secure on everything as well. So it's a step forward, and it's going to be easier to use for everybody going forward. So definitely looking forward to this as it rolls out globally, and on all platforms too, not just Android. So. Yeah, Ken, we'll be talking about this on future Tech Tip Tuesdays for sure.
Oh, I know people go, well, there'll be all kinds of fun chats around this.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah. Okay. But that's it from my side. I'll continue to look at the chat here and see what other questions we can get answered on the call today.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And again, I hope I see a lot of happiness on the chat from the master key. So hopefully we will receive good feedback from those that are first experiencing this, and it will be able to launch for everybody. So anything else you want to address, Jake? Anything from the chat?
I see a couple questions about a fast start for Canada. Yeah, I mean, we certainly are aware that some people have been with Healy in Canada for over 2 years, and yeah, we weren't opening your country as far as your initial fast start. I mean, you could sell devices in other open countries, but we realize that's not the same thing. So we are going to be working on a plan we realize that's a big deal. We want everyone to have a fresh start, but we are going to be working on some promos specifically for Canada, and those will be announced soon as well. But we realize that that's a big deal for many people, and we are taking that into account.
Take another question here. It says some registered Canadians have been waiting over a week for a response for their KYC submission.
Yeah, and that's about what it's taking at least right now, because of the hundreds and hundreds of people that have submitted these requests. So I think we estimate we'll be caught up by around this time next week, and then the ones that come in after that will be handled a little bit quicker, because again, we got hundreds of these all at once, and we've gone through more than half of those already, and the rest will come in. If you're waiting for a response, please don't put in another ticket asking for an update. They're handled in the order that they were received. And then also you will be notified once that process is complete. So if you're wondering, have they done it yet? Have they not? If you haven't received an email from our team confirming that everything has been transferred over and you're good to go, then it means that it hasn't been completed yet. So because you will actually receive confirmation once it's done.
And then Anna wrote, some Canadian members have not completed their process. Please make sure they log into their back office and complete step 1 and step 2. Without this, it cannot be completed.
Yeah, so that is also part of, there's different processes depending on if you were an existing member or a new member. So if you were in Canada before July 5th, the process you're going through is the one where you submit the KYC documents through the back office, or sorry, through the support center. We do that process manually. Anybody that's new that has enrolled with Healy as a member since July 5th goes through a different, it's a more automated KYC process where essentially when nothing's required before you actually place the order, but you place your order, you come in as a member, you're essentially considered a pending member at that point. Your referral links aren't active yet. And then you go through this, you log into your back office. Step 1, as Anna mentioned, is you complete your user profile. It takes you right to the user profile page when you log in. And then step 2, after you do that, a little verify me button pops up in back office in the user profile section as well. And that takes you to a third-party external company called Passbase, which is a global company that does this identity verification for many huge companies around the world. And it takes you through this little automated process. Some of the people on the call have gone through it already, Angela, where you kind of have to do a selfie video. You line up your face in different circles and go front and back and do that. And then you also hold up a picture of your ID, whether it's, your driver's license, national ID card, that type of thing. And then it basically verifies that. And at that point, after that verification is complete, it's an automated part. It confirms that everything matches up. And then you're officially a full independent Healy World member with us in Canada. And I think I froze up again.
No,
I don't know what's going on here. So
well, you froze, but we still hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
well,
Don't worry.
I was
He was done anyway, he said. Now he's done.
We don't hear you.
Knock on the wall, Richard.
I still hear him talking though. Okay,
Maybe
well,
you can address this question then, Adriana. There's one more final Canadian question here. It says,
Sure.
I'm very surprised to hear that Canadians can join a US team without a permanent US address. I thought we were only could become a partner in the US with a legal status.
yes, they still have KYC processes, so they do have to have a proof of address and ID. Some people are able to have that in both countries. So, and again, that's all at this point doesn't matter because
Right.
that's all gone.
Like the Canadians that go to Florida for the summer, right? I mean,
Yes.
for the winter, right, Adriana?
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. There are people that have multiple addresses.
We are free
Okay.
to move about the world. That's the point.
Mhm. Exactly. But again, anybody now that wants to join in Canada, they can do so. And we're going through all that process. So we're really looking forward to all of this. So if Jake still had, but I think he said he was done, right? We are gonna pass it over to our US board member, Terry Perez, that wanted to speak to all of you today about the benefits of the Aura module.
Thank you very much, Adriana. I did send you the PowerPoint. Do you want me, can I share screen and just bring up the PowerPoint? Oh, there it is. Okay, no worries.
Yes,
All
I have it
right.
here. You can click on
you
it too.
you can just roll along. We'll just roll along with it. I just got a few slides. I'm a visual person. I have a lot of people in my group that are actually not, they're uncomfortable with sharing about the Aura module. And I want to ease your comfort zone big time. I grew up in a very conservative family, and people just don't know, and they're afraid of what they don't know, right? But when I started using and learning about the meridians, and by the way, let me give you some other language that you can use when you're talking about the aura module. Some people are kind of afraid of the word chakra and they don't understand it. But guys, guess what? Meridians are chakras. Meridians are part of who you are. And we're going to dive into that today. And I'm going to share with you how you're going to want to learn more about the aura module. When I first looked at Healy, this fascinated me. Let's go to the next slide, actually. This fascinated me quite a bit. And the reason being is because in school, we learn about, our whole anatomy. And I don't know if you understood the way I do, but your meridians actually are part of your energy field. And we are all energy, right? And we were miraculously created. In fact, if you want to really get technical, we are of the earth, and the earth has an energy field. Okay, you've probably seen the aurora borealis, a rainbow. There are colors in the energy field. And I will also say, when you're going to a spa, have you ever had color therapy? This is all part of our natural energy field. So I found this really cool chart that I wanted to share before we dive into the aura, so I can ease everybody. You've probably heard the word yin and yang, right? Opposite type, but this is Chinese. Well, energy leaves our body, and the universe energy, the universal energy, comes into our body. And what it's doing, that's yin and yang, okay? So it actually is part of affecting our emotions, our receptors, you name it. It's part of our meridian aura body energy field. So in the next slide, the reason I put this one up, I want to kind of give you an analysis of, give you a platform of meridians and how I'm using the aura. Another thing you've probably been familiar with is in the chakra aura meridian field, colors actually represent emotions. It represents things. I don't know if you've ever noticed when you are a little nervous and you're going before the board, people will say, wear blue, wear navy blue, right? Well, guess what? Blue represents tranquility, calms you down, loyalty, wisdom. So this just sets premise to, this is natural. This is not anything to fear. Colors represent things, and they're part of who we are. So in the next slide, I want us to have a little bit of fun. So I'm going to share this with you. I want all of you to experience energy, experience your aura energy. So I want you to do something with me right now. Let's all bring our hands slowly together. Okay, let's do this. And then apart without touching. So let's put it together and let's just kind of pull it away. Okay. Start to sense you feel something. Pushing it in, pulling it away without touching your hands. Do you feel it? That's your energy. That's your aura meridian energy flowing in your body. Maybe when you were a young child, you did this. So it's all natural. So I do this a lot in my happy Healy hours. We'll have a little fun when I'm getting ready to show the meridians and what the aura can do. So in the next slide, let's talk about that. And the reason I feel it's important is what I'm about to share with you that I have been doing experimentally for quite a few months. So in your aura module, It's right there with your other modules with your resonance. So when you go into your blue dot, you're going to see your aura. So what you do with it is you're going to put all your information in there, and then you're going to take a picture. Real easy. So you take a picture, and as you see, the aura and the meridian or chakras have color codes with it, right? So you take your picture, it's going to show your color code, and then you're going to record your aura or your meridian chakra base. And so it would look something like this. Now, in the aura module, you want to get those numbers as high as you possibly can, okay? In the product programs, you want them as low as you possibly can, right? But if you see that, it's going to show you the 3 lowest meridians or chakras in your aura. And so in this example, you see it shows the 3, crown and the penile, and there's one more. So the most important thing that I'm about to share with you is not so much, because we do have a quantum sensor, by the way, AI, and it actually is reading your energy field. And that's why it gives an analysis and a write-up of what's going on in your energy field. Now, remember when I showed you in the graph before where it showed what the colors represent? Well, this is genius how Healy put this together for us, because honestly, when you are in balance, it's not just about your body. Your body consists of the meridians. And this is very important to keep the meridians or chakras in balance. So this aura literally shows you where you're at. Now, go on to the next slide, because here's where I'm going to share with you a very wonderful secret. If it's something extremely low, let's give an example of the crown. If the crown is extremely low, this is pretty low, but it's not extremely low. But if it were, my recommendation is that's why they have the chakras in the pink dot. Run it with the microcurrent, okay? You're going to see results fast. Let me tell you what I discovered. While we were doing our event in Miami a few months ago, we always, when we do events, we always take a picture and we run the aura first, or at least get that set up. And what I discovered was every single person that when we started running out of time, so all I did was, I'm going to run the blue dot, and I'm going to run the aura, or I'm going to have them run the meridians. Maybe it's the crown chakra or whatever with the microcurrent. Okay, got your microcurrent. And I let them walk around, and some of the doctors or the people that were trying the Healy only had 20, 25 minutes. Guess what, guys? I had this intuition to just see if there was any result at all on the meridian chakra aura module. And in every single case, there was a difference. Where the crown may have showed 78, it was now showing 90. Or the root was showing 70 and it was showing 84. So I'm sharing a little tip with you right now. When you are hosting an event, when you are sharing a home gathering, happy Healy hour, happy Healy hour, or however you're doing it, try this out. Run the scan with the aura, show them where they're at with their heart or their crown or their throat, and then let them sit there while you're doing the presentation. Or if it's an event, let them walk around for a half hour running the programs. you are going to be amazed. There will be a difference. So what this does is it literally gets people excited because they see results and they see that the Healy works right there. So you want to know in reality how we sold 50 Healys in less than a week. We did this. We showed results immediately. So I wanted to share with you guys, don't be shy about diving in to this Aura module. It is actually a huge benefit to all of you. But more importantly, it helps us balance our life and our body, okay? Now the next slide. So this is, again,
That's the last slide.
the
that I have
last
for
slide.
you.
Okay, that's good. I forgot I had right. But you know what, guys? I just wanted to share with you a little more in depth about the Aura module. And honestly, let's say you're getting ready to do a big event or you're a speaker, you will definitely want to run the throat chakra. I had a tremendous problem after COVID with my throat. I couldn't sing. I couldn't do a lot of things that I wanted to do. But I started running just the chakra throat and the Aura module, and I am almost completely over the hump, so to speak. So it is a benefit. I hope you enjoyed what I had to say about auras, because I'm passionate about this module, and I hope you will too. Dive into it and see for yourself, and you'll see people will come to you and say, I want one of those Healys, you know. All right.
That's what we want, right?
That's right. That's right.
Well, thank you, Terry, for sharing. And again, you have some great comments here on the chat on how you connected the chakras with the meridians and your explanation. And they love the first chart that you also shared. So thank you, Terry. And again, some people are asking for some of the recordings. I know Lori shared a recording that they did on the coaching module last week on here on the chat as well. And make sure you go into our YouTube channel where we have recordings, and every week we share different ones. We also shared on the Aura a couple of weeks ago. So it'd be great that you want to go in there, look at the recordings, and connect it also with what Terry just shared. So thank you, and see if you have any other questions in the chat for you. But with that said, again, going back, we have just 2 more days for friends and family promotion. So make sure that you share. You have a great opportunity to rank up to director, whether you're new or established, and earn unlimited 400 euros recruiting bonuses. So again, I'll share, I share this every week with you on, for an example, if this month you were to focus on the professional that accumulates you 1,000 QV, and you were to bring 3 new members with a purchase of a professional, that also earns you the 400 euros, and you duplicate that, 3 new members or 3 direct members that bring 3 on their teams as well. And that makes sure that you have the qualifying criteria. So here you can see on the right of the screen where you complete, or you check, let's say, the downline volume of 13,000 points. You will also check the 1 RDP, because in this case you will have 3 RDPs. Instead of 2 legs, you get 3 legs, and your leg volume exceeds the 3,500 in volume and achieves the 4,000, as well as your outside volume. So again, that will meet you all the criteria that you need to become a director. So again, this is not just for your new members, but also if you're established and you have director as a goal. So again, this is a great way of doing it, because the professional right now is at 50% discount. So again, let's say that would accumulate you the following bonuses. So this is if you are in the fast start. So right now, if you have anybody new and you wanted to motivate them to get to earn fast in their first month of enrollment plus the 30 days, they can earn the fast start cash bonuses that I mentioned before. So let's say with 3 residents plus, they get 450 euros. The fast start advancement, because this will mean that they achieve team manager, right? Because they already go to director. So not only they achieve the advanced bonus for the fast start team manager, they also achieve the first time rank for team manager, first time ranked senior team manager, and first time ranked executive team manager. So that adds up pretty quickly. Now, again, let's say the person or yourself are not during the fast start period, just take off those first 2 lines and you can calculate this. So again, great, just kind of little roadmap that you can use to motivate your members, to motivate yourself, to know, behind every goal, there needs to be a little carrot, right? There's your carrot right there. The amount of bonuses that you can earn. Again, we are here to improve people's lives and ours as well, but it comes with a bonus behind it, right? So with that also said, you unlock the mentoring and coaching bonuses as a director. So you earn level 1 and level 2. Somebody asked a question on commissions, right? If somebody in your team lower below, whether they're an active, they sell a device, again, you wouldn't earn selling direct device bonuses, but you could potentially earn your level 1s and level 2 depending on where in your organization they are. So with the level 1, you can earn 10% of those QV, of the 60% of the QV, and in the level 2, you can earn 5% of the 60% of the QV. So let's say here in this example is 450 euros. And then you also earn dual bonuses, which is from your binary tree, and that's 13%. And the pay leg downline bonus volume as well. So look at that. Again, it adds up. When you look at it, you create your map and add up the numbers. So hope that was helpful for you. And again, this is just a little roadmap for duplication. And you can, I don't want to do this, but let me do it quickly. You can change this with any of the devices, right? Let's say you want to say, oh, well, my first level is Terry and Ken and Doc Steve. And now let's see, let's make sure Terry, now if we bring 3 people, and Ken if we bring 3, and Doc Steve if we bring 3, let's do the map. So just it's a recipe for duplication, and it can be easily visible. Like Terry said, I'm a visual person, right? Many of us are, and it helps to write it down to really show a graph, and again, add up the numbers afterwards to just add some motivation to it. All right, so with that, I want to also wrap up with Healympics Recognition. All of you received an email last week with your achievements from the month of May and the preliminary achievements for the month of June. So congratulations to all of you. I received many tags, excitement, saying, oh my goodness, I earned silver and silver, and I earned this and the other. So congratulations. Again, keep in mind that June are preliminary because we have that 21-day return window. So here it is. So congratulations to all of you that accumulated 12.5% discount, whether it was in the month of May or the month of June. So congratulations to all of you. Again, you will have the opportunity to purchase your Mac Healy with this discount. So great job, everybody. Now here we have our 25% achievers, and they accumulated this through, again, the month of May and June. And here again, congratulations to all of you. As you can see, we have over 600 achievers in the Healympics Americas market. So congratulations to those of you that accumulated 37.5. So that means silver and bronze in the month of May and or June. So congratulations to all of you here that were able to achieve in both months and accumulate your 37.5% discount. And here we have our 50%. So these are either they achieve silver both in May and June, or achieve the gold in May or June. So congratulations again, half price of the Mag Healy is a huge achievement. I mean, for all of you, congratulations that you were able to achieve it with option 1 or option 2. And with that said, we continue to have some more. Congratulations here again with the 50%. Keep in mind again that this data is based on preliminary June results. Now we have those of you that accumulated 62.5%. So again, that is some of you that achieved gold in 1 month and then bronze in another month. So congratulations for 62.5% discount achievers and 75%. So this means you achieve gold and you achieved silver in either May or June. So congratulations to all of you that earned the 75%, but truly 100%, those of you here in the Americas that achieved gold in both May and June. Congratulations, Alba Gutierrez, Dandy Guo, David Pritchard, Dimitra Penner, Fernanda Parra, Frequency Family, J. Young Siu, Jessica Hesser, Jose Flores, Josue Lara, Kai Chuan Wu, Megan Garman, Melissa Lara, Rebecca Guerra, Brian Haddon, and Sionan Yoon, and final but not least, Tony Piazza. Congratulations to our 100% discount achievers. You will be the first ones to receive it and to have it fully free. Again, great achievement. It's amazing, not only when you win something. This is not won, this is earned. So congratulations for your work. And again, we want to congratulate you. So that wraps up my content for today. Let's see here if we have any other questions that we want to highlight from the chat. Keep in mind again, Tech Tip Tuesday is already on our YouTube channel. I will post it on our Facebook as we finish here. Every Wednesday, we have our What's Up Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Healy for Beginners and Beyond. Somebody asked if we were still doing this call. Absolutely. We'll do it once, twice a month. And on Thursdays, we have our Spanish call at 7 p.m. where you're welcome to invite any members in Healy Global. Now, we do that every other Thursday, so we are skipping tomorrow, and we will see you next week. So again, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, HealyAmericas.com, and mark your calendars for our Frequencies and Friends August 1st. You do not want to miss it, because we have some exciting things that we want to share with all of you. Okay, so any other questions or anything we want to highlight from the chat?
I think we got it all covered.
That's awesome. I see everybody. Thank you for
Awesome.
everybody that is congratulating your peers. That's amazing. Perfect, perfect. All right. Well, congratulations again to everybody. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for your participation. Thank you, Terry, for sharing with us the benefits of the Aura. And we're excited that we are in the pre-launch or the soft launch phases to Canada. We're excited to have you here on this call, and make sure that you share with all your Canadian peers to join us here every week, because we are about to have our big grand opening in Canada in very, 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 very soon. So congratulations to all. See you here, same time, same channel next week. Be safe and have a successful end of Friends and Family Promotion. Take care.
Yay. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
Yes, thank you. We love you all.